Hello, my name is Andre Hall, and unfortunately today I could not find an audience. But my speech is going to be congratulating my brother on turning 18. So, my brother is a big influence on my life, and he makes me want to be a better person. My brother and I may not be bonded by blood, but it's almost like our bond is stronger than it. Now, the occasion, obviously, is my brother turning 18. My brother has taught me how to put forth my best effort to respect myself and to respect others, and to never let anybody mess with me. Now, before I met my brother, I never really tried anything. I was always too afraid to fail or not be accepted by my peers. One thing that is noticeable about my brother is how he stands out in the crowd, not because of any physical attributes, but because of how he acts within the crowd. My brother can feel right at home in a crowd of people because he can make everyone in that crowd laugh. He has a sense of humor and is able to laugh at himself. I think that is why people like him so much. I remember one time I went to Carowinds for my friend's birthday, or for our friend's birthday, and as we were leaving Carowinds, he found a random security guard and just started having a conversation with him. At the end of the conversation, he ended up asking for a picture with the guard, and the picture is still in the camera roll. Now, my brother puts forth his best effort in everything he does, and it's kind of made me feel like I got to do that too. Not to like show him up or anything, but because sometimes I feel very inspired by it. Now, I used to beat myself up a lot emotionally, but that all changed after I met my brother. He used to joke around and said he's not much of a motivational speaker, so he's not going to try to hype me up very often. But just watching the way, whenever he was knocked down or knocked back, confused about something, how he attacked it again with such ferocity, I figured that I'd try that for myself, and ended up doing a lot of things that I never thought I would be able to do, such as becoming a volunteer firefighter. Now, although my brother is no motivational speaker, he does a good job of brotherly pep talks. I say pep talks in a kind of joking way. My brother has never been great with words, not in a bad way, but he just likes to show how things are done rather than to explain it. This is showing we were both a lot smaller than we are now, and I asked him how to deal with the bullies. At the time, he kind of laughed and said that nobody really bullies him, and that whenever it happens, he just kind of ignores it or does something about it. Now, I assume he meant physically when he said does something about it, but then I watched an encounter he had one time. The bully was walking up and saying how he wanted to fight. My brother kept trying to crack jokes and just kind of ignoring the guy, and eventually the guy ended up walking away, laughing as he went. In conclusion, I say all this to say that my brother's an amazing guy, and I'm honored and glad to have grown up with him by my side. Even though he's 18 and an adult now, will never change the way I feel about him. He taught me how to have my own back and have other people's backs as well. We may no longer be children, but we will always be brothers. Thank you for your time.